Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Competitive Maths. This is part 4 of the percentage series where I'll be giving you ready to use formulas to crack some important government exams like SSC, CGL, banking, railways. So first 3 parts are available on my channel. You can go subscribe there and revise it from there. So let's start the topic for today, which is effect on revenue. So if there's a change in the price of the commodity, so what effect on the revenue is given, you can directly find it using the formulas. If the price of a commodity is increased by X% and its consumption is decreased by Y%, or if it's a vice versa case, that if there's decrease in the values, so that leading to the increase in the consumption, so what effect on the revenue does it give? So that is directly you can find out with the formula, which is X minus Y minus product of X and Y divided by 100. So it is same as a formula which we have already discussed in the part 3 of the video. So let's see a question based on this. That price increases by 20%. It is a commodity, the increase in price is 20%, which is the value of X here, and the consumption, due to the increase in price, the consumption is decreased by 10%. So why is 10% here? So you have to find the effect on the revenue. So for this you are going to apply this formula. So 20 minus 10 minus 20 into 10 divided by 100. So on solving this value you will get 10 minus 2, which is 8%. So as the value is positive, so the revenue will increase by 8%. So it will going to be increase in the revenue. I hope this is clear. Next topic is passing marks formula. So in which situation you have to apply this? Suppose if the passing marks are X% and a candidate scoring Y marks, he's failing by Z marks, then you will be asked what are the maximum marks for the exam. So simply, no need to do any calculations, simply use the formula 100 multiply the sum of marks, Y marks and Z marks by which he was short, divided by the passing marks, which is X. So if you use this formula, you will simply get the maximum marks for the exam. I repeat, here the X are the passing marks, Y are the marks obtained by the students, and Z marks are the marks he was short with. He was failing by Z marks. Let's see an application based question. So passing marks are 40%, which is the value of X. That means a candidate is scoring this much marks, that means Y marks, Y is the value, and then he's failing by 20 marks, he's short of 20 marks, that means this is the value of Z. So you have been asked in this case to find the maximum marks. So maximum marks will be given by the formula, which is 100 multiply Y plus Z, which is 180 plus 20 divided by 40. So on solving this, you will get the value as 500. So that means maximum marks of this exam is 500. So these are ready to use formulas. You can simply write it in a notepad for revision. Now, this is the next topic, two candidates result formula. It says that if a candidate scoring X% fails by A marks and another candidate scoring Y% gets B marks more than the passing, then the maximum marks. So here there are two candidates, one is failing by A marks and other has got marks which are B more than the passing marks. So how to find the maximum marks in this scenario? Simply the formula 100 multiply A plus B, जितने marks उनके कम और ज़्यादा हैं passing marks से, divided by the difference of their marks obtained. That means Y minus X. So on solving this expression, you will get maximum marks. If you want to see a question, let's see. One candidate scores 30% and fails by 20 marks. Another candidate scored 50% and gets 30 marks extra. So here the percentage got by first student is X and failing by 20 marks. So this is the value of A. Another student scoring 50%, which is the value of Y, and he is getting 30 marks extra, which is the value of B. So on applying the formula, you will get 100 into 20 A plus B, 20 plus 30 divided by the difference of their marks obtained, that means 50 minus 30. So when you will solve this, you will simply get 250. So these are the maximum marks of this exam, 250 marks. I hope the application of the formula is clear to everybody. Now moving on to the next topic, which is error in area. So if the side is increased or decreased by some percent, what happens to the area? So if one side of a rectangle is measured x% more and the other is y% less, so what happened to the area of the rectangle? What change is there in the area of the rectangle? It is same as the first formula which we studied in the video, which is x minus y minus product x into y divided by 100. So you have been using this formula repeatedly in different topics. That's the application of this formula is very vast based on increase and decrease percent. So let's see an application based question of this. One side is measured 10% more and the other is now 5% less. So by what percentage the area will decrease or increase? So you have to find the value which is given by this formula, x minus y, which means 10 minus 5, minus x into y, which means 10 into 5 divided by 100. So on solving this, we'll get 5 minus 0.5, that means 4.5. So the area will be increased by 4.5%. If it's a positive value, there will be an increase in the area. So that means the area will be increased by 4.5%. So you can directly use the formula to get the result. Let's come to the next topic. Now, if the sides of a square or rectangle or triangle, circle or rhombus increase by x%, so what is the increase in the area? So this is ready to use formula which you don't need to find or apply the concept of percentage. Simply you can use the formula 2 times x, which is the increase in the side, plus x squared by 100. So x squared by 100 is the factor which gives the change. So let's see a question based on this. It's based on circle that the radius is increased by simply by 10%. So 10% is the value of x here. Simply just double it, 2 into 10, 20, plus x square upon 100. X square, x is 10. So 10 square by 100, which means 1. So 20 plus 1 will give you the value 21. So that means the area of the circle will be increased by 21%. It's very simple to use formula, easy to remember also. This will help you a lot to save time in exams. Next is again we are going to discuss the topic of passing marks. If suppose x% students fail in English, y% fail in math, z% fail in both intersection, then the percentage of students who pass both subjects. You must have been encountered with this type of questions so repeatedly in many exams. You don't have to do anything. You don't need to find the percentage. Simply apply the formula 100 minus x plus y and then minus z from here. Simple formula. This will give you the direct result. Let's see an application based question. 30% fail in English, 25% fail in maths, 10% fail in both. तो कितने बच्चे दोनों सब्जेक्ट्स में पास हुए हैं वो निकालना है. सिंपली अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला 100 माइनस 30% जो फेल हुआ इंग्लिश में, प्लस 25% जो फेल हुआ मैथ्स में, माइनस जो दोनों में फेल है. सो दिस विल गिव यू द आंसर 55 minus 10, 45. 100 minus 45 will give you 55%. So there are 55% of students जो दोनों subjects में pass हैं. Very simple to use. It will save your time. You will be able to solve this in seconds. Thank you so much. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें. Thank you.